Hello everyone, this is Elliot and welcome to this video. Everybody knows what is elemental reactions in Genshin Impact. However, I realize that many of us do not know the details of how it actually works, which I feel is very important because most of the crazy damage in this game is achieved through elemental reactions. And to spam skills, we need energy, man. We need energy. So, in the midst of creating this video, I took a lot of time to research, to prepare the necessary content, and try to keep it as simple as possible, hoping it can help us all enjoy the game together. Okay, now let's first understand the ABCs of how the energy recharge system works in Genshin Impact, and the rest will just fall into place. So first point, you can see from the elemental particles or the elemental orbs. Uh, I'm sure you realize when you hit a mob with an elemental attack, okay, some particles and orbs are generated. Okay, this helps you to recover your elemental energy, which leads us to the second point. So elemental energy. So when our elemental energy is filled up, we can execute our elemental burst, or in this case, in short form, I will just call it the Q. Okay, the amount requires varies with each heroes. So from this table, you can see there's generally three types. Heroes that need 40 energy to execute their Q, heroes that need 60, and heroes that need 80. So heroes that need just 40 energy, generally they don't really need energy recharge stats. Okay, so for heroes that need 60 energy, um, generally they may need some help if they are going to spam a lot of their Q. Like for example, maybe having a little bit on Venti would be good, or you can actually build energy recharge into their substats in the later part of the game. Okay, so now we are going to do some testings on a physical attack. So physical attack recharges energy way too slow. So you won't rather rely on that. However, besides elemental reactions, there are two general scenarios that you can generate energy in all cases. So if you see about 10 seconds earlier, when the HP falls below about 60%, a white particle is actually being generated. Energy is also generated when the enemy dies. Also, if you notice that you use element to hit and monster of the same element, the monster is actually immune to the damage, however energy is still being generated. So what are the benefits of having all these energy particles? Which leads us to the third point in our slide. The faster we can recharge our energy, the more we can spam our elemental burst. Okay, so if you understand the next part, you will understand everything about recharging the elements. Firstly, based on my research, nobody really has the exact formula on yet on how it is being calculated. After all, we are here to enjoy the game, right? We are not here to do some maths. So instead of boring you with all those crazy scientist formulas, let's try to keep things simple here. 126% energy recharge. This is the first test we are going to do on Venti. We will do in a total of 3 tests to see exactly how many times we need to execute his E before we can get his Q back. Okay, so it's 4 times in total. So now let's try the next one. For the second one, I changed to an Excel set, and now the ER is at 150%. Same thing, I'm going to burn away the Q first. Okay, just a little bit more. We still need 4 hits. Now I will change another artifact in and add the energy recharge, and you can see that now it is at 173. Okay, let's see the first. The second. I think 3 times is good. Yep, so now you see we take only 3 hits. Okay, so let's see. From 4 hits, it now takes only 3 hits. So that's actually a 25% increase in efficiency. But from the energy recharge of 173%, from the first test of a 126%, that's a 51% difference in energy recharge. Okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean a 51% increase in efficiency. Make sense? So there's two things I want to highlight over here. The first one is I'm pretty sure at 200% energy recharge, you will still need 3 hits to get back your Q. So the point is, don't over invest in energy recharge. Find your sweet spot. The second thing is, based on your equipment and your team combination, the amount required may differ from mine. So again, please do some simple testings to find your sweet spot. So from here, I hope you can have a good idea of how to make a better team combination. And I'm going to share some tips now. It's more for beginners. Okay, so first we try to gather the enemies together. Whenever possible, we should use Q first, followed by E. This means Venti already gets a lot of his energy back. Then we switch to another hero like Keqing, and we do what we need to do. So by this time, if we put in Venti again to use another E, his Q should be ready to use, or we can use another hero depending on the situation, what we need. So guys, I hope this effort of mine helps you to have a better understanding of how energy recharge is all about, and I hope you can make better team combos with this. I'm actually very new to video content creation, so if you like, please support me and give me some motivation by subscribing and sharing. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.